guys, it's another hangout with me Saturday. This one's going to be taking part over 2 Saturdays. I thought what I would do is here's what's going on. I've got to get my booth in the store stocked again. What happened was I actually went and picked up what I earned from last month and found out that my booth rent was going up. So I was a little nervous about that. Right now I have a wall space and I pay about 80 bucks. And I found out that they were increasing it, and I thought it was going to go up $50, but it's only going to be $20. So I'm keeping my space for now, but it's full of holiday stuff, and Christmas is coming up, and people don't really want to buy that stuff anymore, so I need to get a bunch of things ready. So it's 8 o'clock, and it's stormy, and I am up, and I have tons of projects to work on. So today what I'm going to show you is just the different painting projects I'm trying to get done this weekend, and then what I'll do is next Saturday we'll take you along as I redo my booth, and then the video, when you see it at the end, will be a combination of 2 Saturdays. One, just little snippets of the stuff I'm working on, and the other one will try to set up the tripod so you can see how I reorganize my booth and share that with you. So come along and happy Saturday, guys. Alright guys, just to give you a little overview of what I'm working on. Mirrors tend to sell really well in my shop, so I've been able to pick up some mirrors lately. This one was a white latex. It's got a really great shape. So it's going black, white on top, distressed back for a white black farm finish. I've got this mirror over here that is just a white mirror. I think I'm going to put a transfer on that. This guy is drying. It looks black, but it's actually a beautiful bohemian blue. He was bronze colored, plastic, but really heavy. So I just finished using the DIY clear wax on that because I wanted to kind of keep the muted chalky tone. So that guy's cleaning up. Then on the table over here we have a frame that has gone pink to go with a painting that I have to go in there. And then we've got this guy that's going to be cute. It's a very, very soft pink too. It was just like a white with stains, and I cleaned it up, and now it'll go pink with white wax. This was a very old mirror. I'm gonna hold on. There we go. You guys can see a little better now. This was an older mirror. I got it at a yard sale, and it just needed some love. The wood was kind of like too dark to save, so I made it this pretty. It's called Farm Fresh, and I'm gonna put some flower transfers on it because there is some spotting of the mirror. And then this guy, I've got 2 coats of white on it so far. This bench was light wood and red wood, so I'm giving that a makeover. I've got 2 coats on here. I gotta get a 3rd coat on the bottom, flip it over, get 3 coats on the top, and then I'm gonna put a flower transfer. So what I'll try to do is maybe I'll try to set up my tripod once I get to the flower transfer part so you guys can kind of see how I do that. And I use the IOD sister transfers. And then, whoops, wrong one. After that, this is the picture that goes in that pink frame, and it was like a really tacky gold. So I picked out one of the pinks. And then I've got to get through, I've got some new nativity sets. And I'm going to go through and organize today everything into, and my husband's going to help me. I need a pile for eBay, a pile for Etsy, a pile of pending projects for the booth, and then projects ready to be priced for the booth, because I've really got to get it stocked these next 2 months and kind of see how it goes and how they do. So we're going to be pulling more stuff out on the table. I thought this was kind of cute, but she needs a little touch up on the face. I did post about her on Instagram. It's ceramic. See? So that's what this Saturday's looking like. So I'll touch base with you in a few hours and show you where I'm at. Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of thrifting with me. I needed a break from all the painting I was working on, and I wanted to go to my storage unit, which led us, Goodwill's next to my storage unit, so we never made it to the storage unit. We went to Goodwill because I was looking for a few more pieces of furniture for my booth. Didn't find that, found a few ornaments. They were busy, so I didn't want a video in there. Then we went to a little local thrift store, which is what you saw. I took you with me in a little Christmas nook that they have as I was digging for some vintage things, trying to see if there was any more ornaments left over, last minute donations from people. We found a couple cool like big bulbs, plastic bulbs to put on the house for like $1.50 each. I went back and forth on that bag of bulbs. That was $2. I didn't know if maybe I could take it and divide it up and stick it on Etsy if people looking for replacement bulbs. There was a lot broken in it, so that's why I didn't pick that up. If you guys think I should have, be sure to comment below. If there's anything I missed on the shelves that I didn't know was good, please comment below so I know for next time. But I like that little shop because what they do is the money that they earn goes back into the community. They help people who can't pay vet bills for their pets or for surgeries, so that animals don't have to be put down. So they help local animals out. So I like to shop there and they have good prices. I also found a cool vintage Pooh Bear lamp that I'll be putting up on eBay, and I also found a table with some cherubs on it. It's spray painted gold. That's not really going to work in my area, so I have to figure out what color I'm going to do. When I get home, I'll do a little thrift haul to show you guys what I got. Now we're just heading to the storage unit, which is what we originally started out to do an hour and a half ago, but you know, that's how Saturday goes. So hang out with me guys, and I'll be back in a bit. Hey guys, are you ready for a thrift haul video? So these are all the goodies I got while I was out today with John. I didn't plan to go thrifting today. I was just painting away, and I felt like I wanted to look for a few more pieces of furniture. What I'm trying to do is in January, I'm going to redo my booth in the store I'm in, and I'm trying to get away from doing a lot of smalls and maybe try to put a lot more furniture in there. Just something with a little bit higher dollar volume to help out in the booth, and then mix in some fun vintage. So let's start with Goodwill. The first thing I got at Goodwill, you can see him over here, is this hand-painted ceramic rabbit. He was $3.99 and he was made in 1978. This piece I'm actually keeping for me. I have no vintage Easter, and my husband and I both like this piece. I like that someone took the time to paint it. It does need some cleaning up. It is a little quirky and different, so this one is staying with me and finding its forever home. Also at Goodwill, I picked up 2 boxes of ornaments. I'm just trying to remember which ones they were. Don't think it was those. It was these. So I got this box of jumbo ornaments for $3. They may be vintage, they may not. I have to look it up and see. They do have a Walmart tag for like $1.97, so they may not be that old. It does sound like one broke in transit. They were all in good condition when I picked them up, but it happens because they're so fragile. So I will check those out. And then I got this set, which I thought was really neat. These were $1.99, and I believe I know these are vintage. They're a tree. obviously tree ornaments, but they're pretty cool because they're like this blue tone, and I've not seen anything like that really before. So those were, like I said, $2, and we picked those up. Then the not last item, I also got this copper bowl in Goodwill. I saw it on my last perusal of the tops of the carts, although I can't really see the tops of the shelves very well. I usually have to get up on my tippy toes. But this guy, they only charged me $1.99. And if you're wondering, well, it's just a copper pot, what are you going to do with it? I have a lot of succulent plants and they're sprouting babies. So I'm going to put some succulent soil and some gravel in the top, and I'm going to use this for succulents in my house. So that's $1.99. It had no tag, so she charged me $1.99, and I have a beautiful copper planter for my succulents. Then I'd seen these in Goodwill before. I passed them over. They've been passed over. I keep doing that. We're going to leave that off of there. What these are handmade placemats. Someone actually took like wrapping paper and stickers and cut them up, and the back is just taped. And they made these cute vintage placemats. So they were 99 cents and 50% off because green was the color of the day. So I got them for about 50 cents each, and I'm going to keep them for me. I'm not sure how I'm going to use them yet. I may just stick them in my bookcases or put them up on the wall for decoration. Some of them do need repair, but that was a pretty cool find. I liked those. Then we went to the little Save the Animals thrift store, and there I got 5 items. You guys saw me. I tried, because this store wasn't so busy and the Christmas section had no one in it, I tried to take you along as I dug in the bins. I ended up only getting 1 stocking because the other ones I couldn't tell if they were vintage or new. This one may be newer as well, but I thought it was cute. It's a little puppy dog one. It reminds me of ones I saw when I was a kid. So I figured this will go up in my Etsy shop for anyone who has a puppy dog that they want a special stocking for them. And that was only 25 cents, which was a good deal. And then I picked up this. They call them teacup holders. They're just racks that hang on the wall. You can put jewelry on them. This one I picked up because it is vintage. It is made in Japan. It is an older style. So this will be listed in my Etsy shop, because these are always good to pick up when you see them because people like them. They paint them up. If this was one of the like Walmart ones you can find in the thrift stores, I paint it, but because this is Japan and vintage, I will not be painting this one. I'm going to leave that the way it is. These, I can't remember if I talked about them, so I will. 50 cents. I picked these up in the thrift store as well. I don't know if they are vintage or not. There's only 8 of the original 12 left, but I thought I'd give it a shot anyway and save them before they got broken. And then my last 2 items, oops, I totally forgot. You guys can't see these up here. Check this out. Giant bulbs. Now, I have no idea if these are vintage. I'm thinking they're not. I'm thinking they're newer, but they were $1.50 each, and we've been looking for outdoor decorations. They just say giant bulbs, so we got these for the house. $3, new outside ornaments. Now, this massive guy, this is pretty cool. It's got 3 cherub dudes on it. It was only $5.50. It does have a maker on it. It says Quartite Creative Corp MCMLXV. I'm going to have to look it up. It looks like someone may have spray painted it at some point. Hold on, I'm going to change positions because my leg's falling asleep. Okay. It looks like someone may have spray painted it. It looks like someone may have spray painted it at some point in time. I just thought it was a unique piece, and I do have like a cherub angel I want to put in my shop and some little cherub planters. So first I'm going to look this up. If it's not worth anything the way it is, I think it needs a coat of something. I might just do it all in white and wipe back and show some of the gold, and then put my cherubs and everything on it in the store. So this $5.50 will be at least $60 to $70 in my booth once I get it all done and cleaned up. And I'm really excited I found this because I'm looking, like I said, for more furniture to go in my booth. And typically I try to spend less than $10 on the piece of furniture if it's a smaller piece. So this way I have a little bit more room, because once my time goes into it to paint it, clean it, fix it. So the final item I found was this. And this is a classic Pooh, Disney designed by Charpente. It is a vintage Winnie the Pooh lamp. So I looked this one up when I was in the store because I wasn't sure if I should get it or not, because it's not typically the style of like my Etsy or anything. But it's one of those things where you see it and you wonder for your eBay shop. I found these were listed anywhere from $80 to $100 and something on eBay. But when I looked in what sold, the comps were like $50 one sold for. So I will probably take this and put this on Etsy and start it at $50 because it is heavy. And I know shipping is probably going to cost like $30. But for a collector, this would be really good because there is no damage. There's no like it broke and they fixed it or anything. So he is in great condition. And I will give them the option if they want the lampshade. I don't know if this is original with it or if what it came with, but that's what it was with in the store. So that is my little mini haul, guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me on this Saturday. I know in the beginning of the video I had said that I was going to combine 2 Saturdays, but that was because I didn't know I was going to be going thrifting today. So I'm glad I got to take you with me on a little bit of that, and I didn't know I'd have this haul for you. So I am going to cut it off at that for the day. I have a bunch of painting to finish up, and I will be back and probably see you next Saturday when I am in my shop revamping it. I'll take you along and set up the tripod so you can see what I'm doing and how the booth works. So if you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I love your feedback. I love comments. If I was thrifting and I missed something, you're like, oh my god, I should have grabbed that. Why didn't she grab that? Let me know below. I'm still learning, and I love to learn from you guys. Thanks so much, and I'll see you again soon.